Now, let me say to you that I'm really not a fan of Winston S. Churchill. I really think he's a war criminal. He should have been executed for shooting as a war correspondent on the Boers in about 1899 when he was captured. And then, of course, he escaped and he swam the mighty Apis River, which I can urinate across. So that's how broad it is, really. But he's just a liar. He's an outright liar. In the first book, in When Does It End, I described to you how he was changed. He became a Zionist after being paid to be one. And he was also, of course, a drunkard. And we're in Kersney. This was just, after the First World War, quite a few years, but they were still stuck in this idea of gas. Gas, gas, gas. Gas is not a good weapon to kill on the battlefield. The statistics actually prove it. I speak about that in my books as well. Shrapnel is much deadlier. But anyway, of course, the New York Times and the other places were just like, no, it was a gas attack, just going on with it. In fact, during World War II, there's only one leader who actually seriously considered using poison gas. That was against Tokyo, Japan. That was when Winston Churchill came drunk, like a skunk drunk. He came to a cabinet meeting. Yeah, I've got the evidence, guys. It's in the book. People who were there actually wrote their diaries afterwards. And so it came out that he was drunk and he wanted to poison gas Tokyo. Yeah, he tried to do that. But let us see how much he drank, because most people, of course, says he was just a social drinker. Okay, let's look at it. Right, in a 2-month spell in 1949, he and his guest drank 454 bottles of champagne. 311 bottles of wine. Now, this is on top of the champagne, eh? 69 bottles of port, 58 bottles of brandy. 109,000 British pounds in 2020, say 112,000 now worth of alcohol in 2 months. Can you really tell me he was not a drunk? Really, can you tell me that? And yet, there you go. He's the great British hero, the greatest Briton who ever actually lived. And yet he wasn't even British, if you think about it. He's a half-breed. Yeah, his mom was American, by the way, and his dad was English. Yeah, that's why I call him a half-breed in my books.